Hey guys, it's about 6:45 AM, just off to work. The difference today is, I'm on an Africa Twin, woohoo! I'm steaming up for some crazy reason. So yeah, I'm on my new bike. All is good. Well, apart from the buffeting to the helmet, everything is fine. Yeah, so I won't do many videos of me going to work and back. It's pointless. But yeah, just thought I'd have a little chat about it. But yeah, just getting used to it on the work run. All is good. Just not used to the dash and stuff. I've got to get used to it all. 23 miles. That's it. I think, yeah, 23 miles. So yeah, just getting used to it. And she sounds good. I think I've asked the guy from Honda about running it in, and it doesn't say much in the manual about how many miles I've got to do. I'm guessing 600, and the revs just don't thrash the shit out of it, I guess, is the normal scenario. That's what I normally do. Take it to about 6,000, it's fine. Just don't, any red lines at 10, so just don't go crazy. But yeah, it's so smooth, it feels so light. That's the weird thing. It is high up, there's no question. I am not flat-footed on this. But in whatever gear you're in, it just pulls. There's no jerky throttle, nothing. Brilliant. The screen is being changed to a Touratech small smoke screen. It's fine like doing this, doing 30 to 50 miles an hour, but you get above that, the buffeting is terrible. But a guy online on YouTube said the wind actually comes from down here, down this in this gap, and he's put a little bit of something rubber across there to stop the wind coming up from there. But I'm hoping with the new screen that even if the wind's coming up there and hitting my peak, that the wind will come over the screen and push that air flow away. That's what I'm hoping. So yeah, we'll see when I get it. I'd have to fit it. Whoa, it's got power. Definitely got a lot more power than the CB500, no question. I think this has got 90 horsepower. And by fitting the Remus can and keeping the baffle in, it adds another 2 horsepower. And it saves 1.7 kilos in weights. I think I'm right in saying that. If you take the baffles out, you get another 2 horsepower, and take the cat out. I don't even know where the cat is. I'm not sure, I can't work that out. I'm leaving it as it is. It's noisy enough, fast enough. It's going to be fine. So yeah, and it's so comfy being up here, up high. Yep, love it. But there's endless videos on YouTube of this bike and testing it and this and that. As I said, my videos won't be just be my thoughts and what I think, and anything I can do to the bike to change it to make it better. But as I said, I'm not going to do much to this. It's crash bars, might add some spotlights at some point, but that's it. Just getting used to. I could have filtered up there, but I'm just going to get used to filtering and whatever. Yeah, just getting used to the bike, the dynamics of it, the feel of it, the size of it. Yeah. Clutch is very, very, very light. That's one thing I can tell at the moment. That pipe sounds awesome. I don't know how to change the miles to gallon. Is stuck in miles per litre, and I even looked in the manual and I couldn't work out how to put it to miles to gallon, so I'm not sure. Let's have a look what my average speed. Use these little buttons at the side. Trip, consumption. Average speed, trip. Don't understand it. And I guess the traction control's in level 3. But yeah, not touching that. That can stay as it is. Oh, bin lorry. Bastard, it was there the other day, blocking the frickin' road up. I'll have to cut the path. Actually no, I'll move in a minute, hopefully. This pipe's loud. And it pops and farts as well. Brilliant. I normally got the path here, but as I'm videoing yourself riding along a path is probably a bit incriminating. The bikes seem to be doing it, but I best not do that. Last, we're off. That was the easiest way to do that. Right, let's go do some work. A couple of staff off sick today, so not good. I'll sort that when I get in, but it's not even 7 o'clock, is it? 6:59, there you go. Right, just off home. It's a bit wet. But it's not raining, but well, it might be in a minute, but the road's a bit wet. I've got to mind these tyres because they're super shiny still. Oh, stinky bus. It's always funny when you got a nice new shiny bike and you get it mucky for the first time. It's like, no! And then you realise it's going to get mucky all the time because I use it every day. So it's fine. To mind out on this where you rest your right foot, because you can end up resting your toe on the back brake and keep the brake light on. The CB500 wasn't like that, so I have to be a bit careful. Actually, the roads aren't too wet. It's nice to know I've got traction control as well. Yeah, I didn't even think about this bike. Every bike I've had has had a rear hugger, but because this is an off-road derived bike, I guess people do take these off-road. I don't think you can get a hugger for these, so obviously all the shit just sprays up under the bike, but there's a big plastic void, so I guess it just goes into that. So it's fine. Yeah, this being white is going to end up getting filthy. It might entice me to clean it more than I did the CB500. So yeah, to try and keep it looking alright, I'll give it a go. I was in second gear then, didn't even notice. See, the CB500 would have chugged a bit pulling off in second, but this is brilliant. Bike sounds awesome, I love it. You haven't heard back from the guy who sold it yet to see about running in. I guess he'll email me later or something. I might give him a ring. But I've never had a bike. I think every bike I've had has been about 600-700 miles to run in. It's never been 300, I don't think. But some would say that the engines are bench running at the factory, so you can thrash the nuts off them. Some people do that with cars. They don't. Nowadays, you don't even run a car in it, I don't think. But bikes seem to, because they're more highly strung engines and they rev a lot higher. I think running them in is probably a good plan. Oh, the mirrors are good on here as well, by the way. They're not too vibey. You can actually see what is behind you. It'll be funny getting off this onto the 959. It'll seem so it'll seem so low to the ground, even though it's not actually a low bike. It'll seem a little bit odd. This has got a really torquey engine. It pulls in any revs, any gear. It just pulls really well. Funny thing, it's cool. Just gotta get used to it. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I've got to go back to town and for a meeting tonight, but not to worry. Go to a nice restaurant, have a nice meal with my bro and the gang. Little business meeting. It's fine. I've got a couple of hours at home first. So yeah, cool. But yeah, I can do as many videos as I can of this bike, let you know how I'm getting on, but yeah, all good so far.